Planet of the Fakes, and Pigstar. H News. 5 UPS employees arrested for stealing guns from incoming packages. Facebook opinions. Why were a bunch of kids allowed to handle firearms to begin with? Seems like UPS needs to change their policies there. Also, only charged with breach of trust. They stole firearms, could have sworn that was a felony. Chris Price. Nope. Full-grown adults. Chris Price, who says they were allowed. Usually firearms are handed directly to a management person, with paperwork, so it can be put into security cages. I'm guessing they got a hold of a key, or were part-time supervisors, which at 18/19 they couldn't easily been one, and already had a key to those security cages. Jerry Diskovsky. Not in my building. They go down the belt and load it into the truck just like any Amazon package. They are sig reek. However, when my nephew gets back from deployment, I'll be sure to let him know he's still a kid. You can easily guess the contents of a package if you read the labels. Handguns are usually in smaller boxes, have next day shipping, and say signature required 21 plus on them. And the sender or receiver address could help as well. It's a system easily exploited by thieves. But don't expect corporate to move swiftly to correct it. We can't even get them to fix their multi-million-dollar delivery computer program that doesn't work in 99% of the real world. Chris Price. At least in the state of Michigan, you can own a pistol at 18, but can only purchase from a dealer at age 21. Same with handgun ammo. Chris Price. These are not kids. They are young adults and should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. All of you thinking these boys are men have never raised teenagers. Don't let the size fool you. They're children mentally and physiologically. I've read numerous articles about how children are maturing later and later, which seems to be true for millennials at least. I'm not making excuses for their crimes, and I know you all want blood, just filling you in, because you've obviously never raised teen boys. Chris Price. Their lives matter, so it's only a misdemeanor, so they have a second chance to do it again. Chris Price. They aren't actually handling the firearms until they open the package and steal them. They were supposed to sort the packages and send them to the FFL dealer on the shipping label. I am guessing this probably has something to do with why my PSA order was determined, lost by UPS earlier this month. Shane Williams. The first. Don't have any FFLs on my route anymore. So been a few years since I've dealt with one. Last time I did, I had to check it out like a high value, and treat it as such. Same thing went for the pickup end of things. Sad if they're just running them like that. Chris Price. Here is the issue. As a package handler, it's just another box. Now sometimes you can guess what in the brown box if you know the location, or shipper just throws a lock on a case. And only have to be 21 to drive. As for the charges, don't know. I was shooting firearms at the age of 8, with a parent's guidance. If you teach them proper gun safety, the kid will be fine around them. John Bowman. I never blamed anything on UPS, or said they weren't responsible for their crimes. I said you can call them whatever you want, legal for the draft, to vote, but not tobacco, alcohol, or guns. If you don't think they're kids, you've never raised teenage boys. They are pretty close to the dumbest, most impulsive animal on the planet. It's not excusing anything, it's informing people who don't know any better. If you are under the age of 18, you are a kid. Upon your 18th birthday, you are officially an adult, maybe not by intelligence standards, but still an adult. Your actions will be charged as an adult too. Chris Price. When they broke the law, they were no longer kids. They know right from wrong, and they need to suffer the consequences. Trash. Never understood theft in this company. Everything, especially weapons and narcotics, are monitored and tracked more than anything else. If they were smart, they'd do it once and be done. Can't fix stupid. Always tell my follow-up houses when they say they didn't receive something, that I hope it was worth it, cause now everything you get needs to be signed for. It's clear they got low bonds, which means none of them probably have a record. They're children that made a mistake. Second, if a child gets a gun and shooting themselves, doesn't a parent get charged? The company shouldn't have hired someone that's not old enough to buy guns, to handle guns released. Can we start releasing criminals into judges' neighborhoods? WTF is up with those candy-coated charges? Makes you wonder how many of their deliveries they had their friends follow and steal from people's porches. Makes you wonder how many times they went to someone's house for delivery, then went back later to steal, rob. Link to the full video in the description. Like, follow, share, subscribe, and comment, hit the bell. And, if you have time, thank you very, very, very much.